Hey guys, SoupyZ Games here. Today I have something very special for you. I have the main Easter egg guide for the new map, Revelations. I've made this guide very straightforward, very easy to understand. Stay with me and you guys will be able to complete this as well. So for the first step, it can be done at any time, even on round 1. All you need to do is shoot these graves one time each to start off the first step of the main Easter egg. You need to shoot these graves in sequential order of the characters dying off. So the first character was Richtofen on the giant. Shoot that grave first. You want to come over here. You want to shoot Dempsey's grave since he died on Dryzendrock. The third grave is Takeo's grave from Zetsubo. The fourth is Nikolai's from Gorod Krovi. Once you complete this, you'll hear a noise and you'll see some red smoke come off the graves. For the next step, what you want to do first is locate a small rock. It looks like this. It pops up after you shoot the graves. This little rock is always in the back of one of the jump spots. I have seen this little rock pop up in the jump spots in Verrucht, Mob of the Dead, Shangri-La. So check every single one of these and locate that small rock. Once you have located the rock, what you want to do is summon the Keeper and bring him to this jump pad. If you don't know how to build the summoning altar for the Keeper, I'll have a link in the description below with a tutorial that I made a while back for these steps and where to find the pieces. Now this part's a little bit tricky, so what you want to do is get the Keeper to go closest to the rock as possible. If he's not close enough, it won't trigger the Keeper to do the ritual, so sometimes you have to jump back and forth between jump pads. Doing this, moving back and forth from the front to the back of the jump pad, it will finally trigger the Keeper to do the ritual. Then all you need to do is protect the Keeper while he is doing the ritual from all enemies. They will all go to him and attack him, and if they hit him enough, he will disappear and you will have failed that step and then have to do the whole thing again. Another important piece of information is this is not round-based, it is time-based. I tested this out as I took a Keeper to this spot. He started the ritual and it was on one of the flying bug rounds. I killed all the enemies except for a couple of flying bugs, and I basically just protected the Keeper from the bug stuff that they shoot out. And after a few minutes of sitting there chanting and doing his little waving of his arms, he finished. When the Keeper finishes, he disappears, and on the floor, right where he was standing, is the first reel. You want to pick that up with square, and you want to make your way over to Nocturne Toten on the second floor, across from the Death Rays. You'll see a player on a crate. You basically push square on the player, it'll load the reel into the player. You'll be able to hear a special story-based message. It's pretty cool, so you want to definitely pay attention to that. For step 3, what you need to do is get Arnies out of the box. Once you have Arnies, you need to take them to the Apothecon. There are 9 holes around the Apothecon where zombies climb out of. I'm sure you've seen them, where green smoke kind of puffs out of them every once in a while. What you need to do is you need to take your 3 Arnies and you need to throw the Arnies into all 9 holes. You need to do them in sets of 3. If you do 3 in succession, then 3 Margwas will spawn, and you have to kill the 3 Margwas. Hopefully you get a max ammo. Basically, you need to do this 2 more times. So another set of 3 Arnies, throw them in the next 3 holes. You'll get another 3 Margwas. You kill them, you do it again with the last 3 holes. Hopefully along the way you get max ammos so that you can replenish them. The other thing to note is you can't throw 2 and miss 1 and then start again. Basically, you have to start with a set of 3 Arnies and throw all 3 in succession. If not, it won't work. Once you kill the 3 sets of all 3 Margwas, on the bridge right here, right next to the pile of bones, is the second reel. Take this over to the Kino stage. Behind these boxes, you see a player. You want to put the reel into this, and again, you get a story-based message that's very interesting, so you want to pay attention to this. Step 4 is to collect the 3rd reel. How you do this is there are 6 bones hidden around the map in a specific rock. What you want to do is pack-a-punch a weapon, and you want to shoot this rock with a pack-a-punched weapon. It does not work unless it is upgraded. The second thing you'll need for this step is to have the upgraded Apothecon Servant. I will release a tutorial on that shortly. Another point to make here is that there are 6 bones around the map, and you can do these in any order that you want. The first bone I'm going to show you is in Shangri-La. It's right above the stamina machine, and you want to take out your upgraded weapon. You want to shoot this rock specifically right here. You'll see the skull rotate above the rock. Then you want to shoot the Apothecant Servant next to the bone. You'll hear this noise. This signifies that you have collected that bone. The next bone I'm going to show you is in Spawn in the church right here. The rock you want to shoot is this one right here that kind of glows in the light. It's hard to see. You need to shoot it with a pack-a-punched weapon. Once you do, you can see the bone floating right there. It's kind of hard to see this bone, so if you can't find it, go ahead and shoot the upgraded Apothecant Servant at the window as you see me here. You'll get the notification again, and you know you've collected the bone. The third rock I'm going to show you is in Noct. From the Death Ray area, you run this way, you look up right before this ramp, you shoot this rock right here on the ledge. It's very hard to tell, but you shoot it with a pack-a-punched weapon. You can see the bone pop up right there. It looks like this. Then you want to shoot the Apothecant Servant on the ledge right before it. Again, you'll get the same notification sound, and you know that you've collected this bone. The fourth bone is located in Origins. You walk over here and you look by this fire. That rock right there is the one you want to shoot. When you do shoot it, you get the bone floating above there. You just pull out the Apothecant Servant and shoot it, and again collect the bone. The fifth rock is located in Verrucht. What you want to do is come out of the teleporter and go to your right. Look up where I'm looking now with the sniper rifle and shoot that rock underneath where I'm looking. The bone you can see just barely floating there and spinning. Then get the Apothecant Servant out, shoot it, collect the bone, and you're done. Bone 6 is located in Dreisendrach, and you need to wall run to get this one. This one's tricky. You wall run this way, and on this curved wall right here, you want to shoot that edge of the wall right there. When you shoot the right area, just spray it like crazy. When you do, you'll see the bone floating right there as I'm showing you. Get the Apothecant Servant. Just shoot it from the altar area. Shoot the edge of the wall, and it'll collect the bone for you. This is the 6th and final bone, so now we just make our way to Noct. Once you're in Noct, go up the stairs, and right here you'll see a pile of bones. What you want to do is shoot the Apothecant Servant, collecting all these bones here. Out pops a body of a zombie. Right there you see on the ground. Then you want to shoot that zombie with the Apothecant Servant again. The zombie is collected in the portal, and in its place, there's a reel. Now take the reel over to Origins, where you see all these rock formations here, and on the table is a player. You put it in, and you play the third and final reel. When you've played the third reel, go back to Noct, and you will see a ghost Sophia floating in the 2nd floor roof. What you want to do from here is to go to each turret at each one of the altars. Spend the 2,000 points to use the turret. Shoot the lasers at these rocks. When you have all 4 lit up, go back to Noct, and you will see that Sophia has actually materialized. You hold square on her, she flies up, and you follow her all the way to Kino, where she plants herself on the top of the teleport. From there, jump into the teleport. You get transported into Samantha's room. The most important thing you want to do here is go to her bed and pick up this book. After a certain amount of time, it will teleport you back to Kino, take the book to the podium, and push square. The book will be placed down, and you will see 4 souls fly into the projector room. The 6th step is to collect the 4 runes. How you do this is right after you put the book on the podium, the 4 souls will fly to that special symbol on the floor. This will spawn in 4 eggs around the map. What you need to do is find each egg. They're hard to find. They're scattered and they're small, kind of hidden in hard to find places. So I don't know exactly where all of these are, so just look around the map. As soon as you pick up an egg, you want to run to the Apothecant. You want to place the egg right here. It'll go up into this sack, And once it's up there and flashing the light inside, you need to collect 10 souls. Once you've collected 10 souls, the egg will hatch into a gate worm. You pick this gate worm up, and then what you want to do is you want to take the gate worm around the map. You'll hear a beeping. The beeping will get quicker as you get to the spot that you need to go. Once you find the area, you push square, it releases the gate worm, a rune will appear. Pick this up. You want to do this 3 more times. Once you have all 4 runes, you're ready to go to the boss room for the first time. What I recommend is getting set up. You're going to need a thunder gun for sure. Also, the Apothecan's Servant is helpful, and definitely Little Arnie's, which you should have all of them by this point in the game anyways. Also, get any hats that you have available. I had the Fury hat for this one, so it gave me 1+ hit. Once you're prepared, you want to go to the room with the symbols on the ground. All players need to be there, so if you're solo, you're going to teleport right away. If you're playing with 4 players, all players need to be standing in the circle. Then you're teleported into the boss room. The first thing you need to do in the boss room is run over to this book and hold square, as you can see Jskeleton do here. We had a nice strategy where I shot the Apothecan's Servant to protect him. The book opens and reveals 4 Apothecan characters. You want to remember these in order. Once you're done and you have all 4 characters written down or memorized, run back this way. Go all the way to where we spawned in the room, and these characters will pop up. I'm protecting both of us with the Apothecan's Servant upgraded while he looks at each rune and picks the right one. When the right one pops up, what you need to do is go to it and press square. It turns yellow and stays there. If you mess up, it automatically teleports you back to the projector room. If this happens, what you'll have to do is complete this round. The start of the next round will allow you to teleport back here and do it again. Once you've picked the 4 right symbols, a white flash will appear. The room will change into these 4 different types of elements. As you can see here, we have void. You cannot touch these purple columns as they will hurt you. 3 Margwas will spawn into the room, and you need to kill them. When you kill all 3, the room will switch to a different type of element. The second one we got was fire. 3 Margwas will again appear on the map, and you need to kill them as fast as possible. You cannot touch the lava on the ground or the fire, as it will hurt you. The third challenge we got was electricity. These walls will appear blocking your way. It makes it very difficult. Again, 3 Margwas will spawn. You need to kill the 3 Margwas, and you can move on to the next challenge. Keep in mind that we have the max ammo sitting there right above the book to use. The final challenge we got was the anti-gravity challenge. Again, what you need to do is kill the 3 Margwas, and you'll be done with this step. Once you're completely done, in the middle of the room, you'll see the summoning key drop. Jskeleton grabbed it, and we were teleported back to Kino. Once you're back in Kino, you'll notice that you're holding the summoning key in your hand. There's a couple things about this. First of all, you can use it as an offensive weapon against the zombies and other enemies. If you throw it and hit the enemy, it'll destroy them. Also, if you melee them, it's a 1-hit kill as well. Also, you're going to be throwing these at 7 different locations. When you hit them, you'll get a notification. It'll be very obvious that you hit them. If you miss, that's okay. There's a glowing light around the ball, so you'll be able to find it pretty easily. The first location is in Kino. What you want to do is hit a specific spot on the chandelier where you saw it get hit right there. That's the notification. The ball goes flying. Usually it goes flying towards you, but if you move, that's okay. The second one is in Dreisendrach. It is the clock. So you want to run over here. You want to look up and hit that clock with the ball. The third location is Shangri-La, and you can do these in any order, so it's not a big deal. But you look towards the right. You want to hit this spot right here. That is the third location. The next location is Origins. You want to hit the Ice Staff Tomb. It's located right over here. Just hit it with the ball, and you're good to go. The next location is Mob of the Dead. You want to throw it in the cell. You'll get the notification again. The next spot is Verrucht. You want to hit the fountain. And the final spot is in Noct. There's a red barrel outside. It's right there. You want to hit that barrel. This is the final location. Now what you want to do is get prepared to fight the Shadow Man. Make sure you have full ammo. Make sure you have Arnie's. Make sure you have Thunder Gun, the Apothecan's Servant, and all that good stuff. Also, you want to get a mask if you have one available. When you're all set up and ready to go, make your way to the Kino teleporter. This will teleport you to the final boss fight, same room you were just in a little bit ago. Now you'll see the Shadow Man here, but he's protected like he was in Shadows of Evil. What you need to do is take the summoning key to one of these green lights. You load it in, and you need to collect souls with it. Easiest way that we did this was that Jskeleton put down the summoning key, and I would shoot the Apothicon servant around it. It would collect a bunch of souls. Once it's collected enough souls, you can pick the summoning key back up. You throw it into the ghost Sophia, if you see her in the middle of the room. You throw the summoning key into her. She shoots a laser at the Shadow Man, destroying his barrier. Then what you want to do is just lay tons of fire into him. The idea is to shoot the Shadow Man all the way into the Apothecon's mouth back there. If you can get him back into the mouth right away, you push square on the book, and a laser will shoot the Shadow Man, trap him in the Apothicon, and you're done. If you don't get it done this round, that's okay. Take the summoning key, put it back into one of the green lights, collect enough souls, do it again. Basically, the idea, though, is you want to do this as quickly as possible. If you can get the Shadow Man all the way back, if you concentrate enough fire on the Shadow Man, he spawns in a bunch of different locations, but if you can keep hitting him, he will go all the way back in there, and I've seen it done on the first one. A tip to distract all the Margwas, Furies, zombies, all of them, is you throw a little Arnie's, and then you just shoot the Shadow Man like crazy. You get him back in the mouth, you press square, and it's all over. And then you get the cutscene. You've completed zombies. What's awesome about this is you get 20,000 XP for completing the boss fight. And if you've completed all of the other Easter eggs, you get 1 million XP. I went from level 37 Master Prestige all the way to 57 Master Prestige in this one game. Plus, if you've done all the other Easter eggs, you get not one, but 2 animated calling cards that are actually really cool. Definitely check this out. Well, there you have it, an easy guide to the main Easter egg in the new map, Revelations. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like rating. I worked really hard and a lot of hours on this to get all the information in there and correct. Please share with your friends, enjoy the map, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.